What's up, guys? This is going to be my TLC 2010 review. I apologize for making it so late. I was out last night and I actually missed the whole pay-per-view, so was watching it on like Daily Motion late at night. Some kids had actually uploaded it, so I was actually able to. I was up till like 5 a.m. last night watching the whole thing, and I gotta say, like, wow. I mean. I'm sure a lot of people have different, opinions on it. But from everything I saw, wow, they over. I mean, I wasn't expecting that much at all. Completely surpassed my expectations. I was very pleased with this pay per view, to be honest. Just like up and down the card, like except for one or two little things, like it was actually a really solid pay per view. I'll give WWE credit to end their year on a high note. Um, Let's get right to it. And I'm gonna do my preview for Raw tonight after this. It's just gonna be a quick review, guys. And I apologize again for doing this review so late. But so the first match to lead things off for the pay per view is a triple threat ladder match, and on commentary is King, Cole, and Stryker, and then Punk came out and replaced Stryker for the main event, which was Cena and Barrett. So but which Punk's commentary is just absolutely hilarious, which I'll get to later. But the opener was a triple threat ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Kofi Kingston versus Jack Swagger versus the champ, IC champ Dolph Ziggler. This match went like 11 or 12 minutes. It's pretty good for an opener. Some good spots. These three had it was just a lot of good stuff. I like this. The sleeper hold by the sleeper by Dolph on Kofi on the top. Vicky Guerrero at one point tried to get in and climb up the ladder, but then Kofi almost pushed her off, which is funny. Dolph ended up retaining. What happened was Kofi and Swagger were at the top, each of them had their hand on the title, and they were each grasping for it, battling each other for it, and they both ripped it down at the same time, so it dropped to the mat below them, and then Ziggler, while Swagger and Kofi are like looking down at it and they're still on the ladder, Ziggler, who is on the ground, scrambles over under the ladder and gets it. So technically, you obviously have to unhook it and maintain possession of it, like football. But Ziggler, he scrambled to it, picked up his IC title, and he retains. He's still your Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler. I thought this was a good opener. Not quite. I gave it 2 3/4 stars. Not quite 3, but it was very entertaining nonetheless. I hope to see more matches from these three together. Like after the match, Swagger and Kofi are just looking at like, are you serious? Like this bullshit. 2 3/4, good opener. Then we had the Nexus segment. Basically Barrett minus David Otunga, who wasn't at TLC at all tonight, selling his injuries from Cena. But Barrett said they're all in unity, and they're like, Slater and Gabriel, you're going to get back your tag titles tonight. And I put an end to this whole Cena thing. He's been a cancer to Nexus. I put an end to it tonight. And so they were all together, like, all right, Nexus might be on top tonight. Then we had the Divas tag team tables match. Natalya and Beth Phoenix, the Divas champion Natalya, and teaming with Beth Phoenix to take on Laycool. This match literally went for 10 minutes, and I'm really I enjoyed this match a lot. And to be honest, I don't care what anyone says. I really enjoyed this match. It actually was a lot better than I thought. I mean, 10 minutes pretty much. Like that's what I was hoping they'd get. 8 minutes tops. They got pretty much 10 minutes, a little over that. It was very entertaining. Beth Phoenix took some serious bumps. She fell out of the ring, landed on her neck. It looked brutal. She's a tough girl though, man. Damn. And Laycool, they dominated at one point in the match. It was good. Like they went back and forth, dominating at points. It was a tornado tag, obviously, so they're all in the ring at the same time. And Natalya and Beth Phoenix won when Beth was like out of the picture, and Natalya, Michelle, and Layla, they were trying to double suplex her off the top rope through the table. Beth and Natalya made with Laycool on it. Their caricatures, if you will. But Natalya blocked it, pushed them off, and they landed on the table, both of them. It didn't break. It kind of bent. And then I don't think I've ever seen a WWE crowd get this crazy for a Divas match in a while, at least since the Lita and Trish days. I mean, or even Mickie James. Like, well, holy shit! Like Natalya, as soon as she pushed them off, she was still on the top turnbuckle. They weren't moving. They were just on the table, and the crowd started. You could see the fans start getting up, like cheering Natalya on, like they were started going nuts, like wanting her to jump off. They're like, do it or whatever. And Natalya jumped off at a big cross body, put them both through the table. It was awesome, in my opinion. I don't care if people give me shit for it, fine. If maybe I enjoyed it a little too much, but this was definitely an improvement from Divas matches. I enjoyed it actually. I give it 2.5 stars. I just thought it was really good stuff, and I'm happy to see that they all worked really well together. Even Layla, like they all worked well. It was really good stuff. Natalya and Beth won. Nice crossbody from Natalya, and the crowd went nuts too, which is great. So good stuff there. And then we had a Kane segment, which was really funny. He just kept saying "Merry Christmas" and throwing shit around. "Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas." Funny. Then we had the WWE Tag Team Championship match. This is probably the worst. This was the worst match of the night. Santino, Marella, and Vladimir Kozloff defending their titles against Nexus, Justin Gabriel, Heath, Slater. Michael McGillicuddy tried to go behind the ref's back, trip up Santino. The ref saw it, DQ'd him. Basically, Nexus ended up Barrett came out. They destroyed Santino and Kozloff with a steel chair. So Santino and Kozloff retained by DQ. I gave it 1.5 stars. The match went for like 7 minutes. Next, we have the number one contender ladder match for the number one contender for the WWE Championship ladder match between Sheamus and John Morrison. This might have been the match of the night. What these guys did not overdo. This match went over like I think it went like 21 minutes. I was trying to keep track, I think it at least went 20 minutes, but holy shit, this was awesome. Some crazy spots. Sheamus got pushed off the ladder by Morrison and fell through the ladder on the out that was leveled, positioned on the ring apron to the announce table on the outside of the ring. Went crashing through it. Looked like it killed. You could see Sheamus' back when he got up. I thought it told a good story. Sheamus went after Morrison's knee. He was like torquing it in the ladder. He was attacking it the whole time. Morrison was selling it really well. And the end came when and each guy showed why they're like legit top contenders. Like just great. It's their back and forth stuff, beating the hell out of each other with ladders. Morrison hit a sick spot, like what Jeff Hardy used to do. He'd set the ladder up in the corner, and he'd be on the top turnbuckle and like hop over it and do like a senton or whatever. But Morrison hopped over and did like a 360, or it was like a corkscrew tilt-a-whirl, like plancha, right on to Sheamus. It was fucking awesome. I was really into this match. Watching it like 2 a.m, just like going nuts about it. Like it was still live, but I hadn't seen it, so I was like, "Holy shit!" And then came when Sheamus tried to push Morrison off the ladder, who kept trying. That's what I like too. He went up to try and get the contract at least 4 or 5 times, and each time Sheamus would interrupt him. But and the ending came when Sheamus tried to push Morrison who was on the ladder, tried to push him off, but Morrison caught his right foot. He bounced on the top rope, swung back and hit a huge kick right to Sheamus's face, leveled him. Morrison went up, pulled down the contract. He's the new number one contender for the WWE Championship. So happy for Morrison. I know he's worked his ass off, and he deserves this. Finally, he gets a main event, like a title, like world heavyweight. If he gets a world title shot, just absolutely great. I was really happy for him. He showed a lot of emotion after the match. He and Sheamus put on a hell of a match. I gave this 3 3/4 stars. Just an absolutely awesome. I was gonna give it 4, but I don't know why I didn't. But I mean, it was I don't know. I gave it 3 3/4 stars. Nonetheless, it was absolutely fantastic. In my opinion, one of the best matches of the night. Just great stuff. So Morrison is the new number one contender for the WWE title. Then we had a Miz segment and a Nexus segment. Then we had the tables match for the WWE Championship, Randy Orton versus the Miz. This match was good. It went like 16, 17 minutes. Miz ends up retaining. There were some good spots. Orton used the angle slam again. I just think it's hilarious whenever I see him use that, and I obviously automatically think of Kurt Angle, but And Miz was wearing some pretty sick tights and trunks and like his boots. And I like that attire, the color he had. This was a good match, though. I actually enjoyed it. Orton powerbombed Alex Riley through a table because he kept getting involved. So, but the referee got knocked out. So, Orton powerbombed A-Ride through the table. Then Miz came in, hit him with Orton with skull crushing finale. While the referee was on the outside, Mike Chioda was on the outside of the ring, knocked out. Miz saw it, like you saw him plotting something. He was looking around. He drags A-Ride out, off of the table and just pulls him to the side, and then drags Orton and puts him on the shattered table. So, and he gets the ref Kyoto up and like, look, I put him through a table, and like obviously making it look like it. The ref called for the bell, and Cole like jizzed his pants. He's like, how? That is fantastic. Like, how smart is that? Like, I'm sure, pretty sure he just nutted. And it was at first I was like, wow. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, this is like Miz is gonna. As soon as I saw him looking around, I knew what he was gonna do, and I was just like, wow, they're having Miz this type of champion, like a sneaky, like just kind of like not pathetic champion, but like really like this is how you win. But so Miz was about to walk up the ramp after, and the referee Kyoto was looking at the replay they kept showing on the Titantron. And he's like, no, no, no. He's like, I saw what you did. No, this match is continuing. And Miz is like, what? Orton comes, start beating his ass, and there was a table set up on the outside of the ring. Orton sent him to the inside. She gets up on the ring apron, and gets up on the ring apron, and Miz shoves Alex Riley into Orton, who was on the apron, who falls off, goes through a table, and that's how Miz retains. So I gave this match 3 stars, though. I thought it was entertaining enough. It was best they could have done, in my opinion. Maybe a little better, but hopefully this is the end of this feud. I mean, obviously it probably is now. I'm interested to see where they go with Orton from here. Because now in Miz versus Morrison, I'm so pumped for this feud. It's going to be great. So I gave that 3 stars. It was good stuff. Miz retaining just the way he does kind of makes me chuckle. So yeah, 3 stars for that. Then we had the Fatal 4-Way TLC match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Edge versus Rey Mysterio versus Alberto Del Rio versus the champion Kane. This match was fucking awesome. Another like this match was really good. I enjoyed it just as much as the ladder match between Sheamus and Jomo. So there were some sick spots. Edge hit a huge. Mysterio was holding Kane down on the outside on a table, and Edge climbed up on the ladder on the inside of the ring, jumped off. Seemed like he was in the air forever. A huge crossbody to Kane through the table on the outside. Absolutely nuts. There was a spot where they were all up on the stage, and Mysterio climbed up on one of the tables that was set up for the. By the way, I didn't like how they had the same setup as last year, pretty much. Just kind of laziness on WWE's part, but whatever. I guess if you already have this set ready, there's no point to make a new one. But Ray like went up on one of the tables that was kind of like dangling down. He ran off and did a seated senton on Kane. He kind of botched it a bit, but it was still cool. What other spots were there? Edge speared Kane through the ropes. Well, he didn't really go with him. He kind of just speared him, and then Kane fell off. And there was a table set up on the ring apron, stretching onto the announce table since the other leg of the table broke. And it was funny because Kane, when he was setting up, was like, "You kidding me?" And so Kane went through the table there. That was set up in the announce table on the ring apron. Edge speared him through that, and then Del Rio took a huge, like 2 tables set up on the entranceway side of the ring, and who was it? Mysterio pushed Del Rio off the top of the ladder. He fell, must have been 15 feet. He missed the first table, went crashing through the second. Looked like a really nasty bump. Just it was insane. Like I didn't expect this many spots. Edge ends up winning the world title, 10-time world champion. He was pretty emotional after. I'm happy for Edge. It's been a while since he's been a world champion. Now he's 10-time world heavyweight champion, rated R superstar. I gave this match 3 3/4 stars too. I mean, it was that good. Very good Fatal 4-Way TLC match. Was not expecting it, and I'm gonna have to cut this short, guys, and make a quick vid for the last part of my review. There's one match left, so stick around.